Hello and welcome to Advent Adventures. Today is December 27th and the octave of Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone, if I haven't gotten a chance to say that to you yet. What a great weekend it was, a great celebration here at St. Mark. I hope that you were able to take that joy of our Christmas celebrations here during the liturgies to your homes and just to celebrate that joy with your family and your friends. And just continue that, through this Christmas season and beyond. The person that I want to share with you today that kind of has inspired, my faith journey has been a real gift to my faith journey is one of my old seminary professors. His name was Father Fred Tchaikovsky. Father Fred was a tough professor. He taught Christology, and he wasn't an easy one. In fact, to get an A from Father Fred was next to impossible, at least for me, But one of the things that he taught me, during those courses, especially during Christology, was just a passion for knowing more about Jesus, about his life, the person, and just his role in salvation history. And I know a lot of times it took more of an academic approach, but it really started to resonate in my heart. I think it was his courses that really made me embrace ever so passionately, the Christmas message of Emmanuel, the God with us. That Jesus was more than just a man, but he truly was God living amongst us and helping us just to get to know him. I think it was Father Fred's courses that truly just opened up my mind and heart to that. I remember the final exam of our Christology course. Father Fred gave us an opportunity to either do a written exam, and of course, it was all essay questions, or we could meet with him for 30 minutes and have what was called an oral exam. And basically, we would sit and I would share as much knowledge as I could that was in my head at the questions he would ask. And, I'd just do the best that I could. I remember that when I went to meet with him for that final exam, that oral exam, he actually looked at me and he said he was kind of surprised that I chose the oral examination. And I guess so was I. And I told him that. Because I can tell you, I wasn't always so gifted at thinking and expressing my knowledge of a subject off the top of my head. But I told him that, out in the real world, when I get into a parish, when I'm meeting with people, and I get a question about faith, when I get a question about Jesus, I can't take that moment or, take it at that moment and say, hey, I'll get back to you. Let me write this down in a paper form, and then I'll give you my answer. You know what? I wasn't going to have the chance to do that. I needed to be ready to share the knowledge that was shared with me, that was put before me, that I learned, so that I could, inspire them or teach them. I remember Father Fred just kind of pausing and looking at me, and he says, "You get it, don't you? You get it." I really don't know for sure if I understood what he meant by that. But we ended up having a great conversation, and he would question me and I would share my knowledge. No, I didn't get an A, but I did get a nice B, and trust me, I was happy with that. But, he challenged me. He challenged me, to not be afraid to share my faith knowledge and to help bring the person of Jesus to others, and to be that witness of the gospel daily. During this Christmas season and every day and beyond, isn't that what we're about? Isn't that what we should be about, but sharing our knowledge of Christ with others? It might be in word, but it might also be in action. That's what it means. When we are called to be a missionary disciple, we're called to share it with others. So I think as we continue this Christmas season, as we continue this adventure of faith, let's challenge ourselves. Challenge ourselves to be the missionaries in bringing Christ to others. Continue your journey through Christmas.